My name is Eladio Saldana. Today I will be addressing some positive outcomes or positive things about the NSA surveillance. After my speech, I will hope that my audience will be against stopping the NSA from warrantless surveillance and letting them continue with their surveillance. A huge reason why this was brought into effect was the safety of the nation. Shortly after the 9/11 attacks, according to the EFF.org, NSA FAQ, President Bush ordered the NSA to conduct a range of surveillance activities and to catch terrorist activities, which is still used today. This brought about the Patriot Act. The American Civil Liberties Union explains what the Patriot Act is. It was a law passed and signed by President Bush, allowing and expanding the government's authority to spy on citizens, reducing checks and balances, and change the ability to challenge government searches in court. In other words, if the government didn't have a warrant to search, it could still be used in court. It kind of changed the fact that people just can't throw out evidence, which kind of helps with convictions and not allowing criminals walk away. It is also a law whose title speaks for itself. Its title is an acronym which says Uniting and Strengthening America by Providing Appropriate Tools Required for Intercept and Obstruct Terrorism Act, which is pretty much saying that it's brought in effect to actually catch terrorism acts and catch people on the internet or people trying to figure out bombs or anything like that. TheWeek.com did a survey and found that 62% of Americans said that the government should keep track of terrorism activity on the internet, and even if it intrudes on their privacy. Now, this survey was taken after another survey which asked Americans, should the government be allowed to search your internet and to tap your phones? 59% said no. And keep in mind that this was after they were asked, or this was before they were asked, should the government survey internet activity or terrorist activity on the internet. Now, another thing this helps is the fact that it helps with convicting criminals and not allowing evidence that could be the key to conviction get thrown out of court because it was obtained without a warrant. One example of this is in the New York Times. A gentleman arrested in Portland, Oregon, trying to set off a bomb is possibly going to get his case pushed back or has a chance to be acquitted because the evidence obtained on him was obtained through this NSA surveillance, through warrantless surveillance. So he has a chance to walk away. Now, this is a United States citizen who has had terrorist activity on his computer and has a chance to walk away because it wasn't obtained through a warrant. Now, people got to understand that if the NSA is allowed to do this, then that evidence which was obtained on him, which was on his computer, the evidence that was obtained for his case can be used in court. But with the law stating if it doesn't go through, then he will be allowed to throw out that evidence, which can cost taxpayer dollars. Because court cases, taxpayers, citizens of that state, citizens of that country pay the district attorneys and pay their taxes for all these court cases. Now, if the evidence is allowed in court, then the case can be quick, the case can be easy. He's convicted and he's off the streets. Another thing that this helps, and a lot of people don't understand, is the safety of people who can't protect themselves, as far as innocent children and women who can become victims of predators or child pornography or even help with fraud. One example of child pornography, it was a professor who was found with child pornography on his computer was acquitted because it could not be used in court, which kind of goes back to the gentleman who was caught, the terrorist, the United States gentleman who was caught as a terrorist trying to set off a bomb, also being acquitted. So people have to understand that, yeah, safety is great and privacy is great, but which one is more important to you? And to me, it's safety, because everyone has family, everyone has loved ones, children cannot protect themselves. So someone has to do it. And for some people it's easy, and for some people it's easy to protect themselves. But when the whole country is feeling threatened, people want actions to be taken. And I think that this is a strong action being taken to protect our country, to protect our people. And a lot of people have to understand that that if your country is being attacked, then certain things have to be done in order to protect those people. You don't want terrorists coming to the United States. So I ask the people to consider the fact that the NSA surveillance could be a positive thing and could actually help the country and protect its citizens inside of it.